Hi everyone, Karen Lazewski here with another video, and today I want to talk to you about something that's super important and I think a lot of us forget, which is beyond physical decluttering and tips on how to declutter your mind, especially during this time where a lot of us are still at home, we haven't seen family, and life just still isn't the same as it used to be. This is super important, so I hope that you enjoy these tips. Okay, the first tip that I have for decluttering your mind is to take a social media break. I know that might be really hard for a lot of you, especially now when we're separated from so many people that we love. But sometimes social media can become a toxic environment. It can be a place of comparing, you can feel less than, and a lot of information coming in. So the first thing I would do if you're looking to declutter your mind and get some clarity inside the space in your head, I would take a social media break, even if it's just for 2 to 3 days. Anything that you can step away and take some time off of those platforms. The second thing I would do is to write it down. Get a notebook and start a journal. It doesn't have to be structured. It doesn't have to be anything specific that you're writing. Just write about your day, write about how you're feeling, write to-do lists for the day, anything that makes you feel like you're getting things out of your mind and onto the paper, and just clearing that clutter from your head and getting it down, and that will help big time with a lot of the clutter that is in our minds. The third tip I have is to get out in nature. There's nothing more grounding and stress reducing than the sounds of nature. Go for a walk, go to the beach, go to a lake, do anything, even just sit outside in your backyard, listen to the birds, listen to the wind through the trees, and just clear your mind. Don't think of anything, don't think of work or any personal relationships. Just sit and enjoy nature. The fourth thing I would do is meditate. Meditation sometimes can seem a little overwhelming, but it really doesn't have to be. There are a ton of guided meditations that you can find on YouTube, or you can just sit for 5 minutes in a quiet place, take deep belly breaths, and just clear your mind. If you feel your mind going to your stressors or your worries, just bring it back to the present and just be where you are in the present. Take deep breaths, calm yourself, and that will really help with all the things that are going on in your head. Last but really not least, one thing that has really worked for me is limiting the information you're taking in. So, like staying off of social media, the same can be said for the news. Don't watch the news if you're already feeling stressed. Shut off the electronics. Don't read the paper, things like that. Sometimes, and especially in today's world with the media, we are overloaded with information, and sometimes all it causes is stress. So if you can limit the information that you're taking in, then that will also help to really clear your mind and calm yourself down. So I hope these tips helped. Just remember, clutter can be found in so many different places. It's not just your physical space. It can be your emotions, your mind, relationships, anything in your life can cause clutter, which can get in the way of you finding that inner magic and living life on your terms. So I hope that these tips helped, and I hope you have a wonderful day.
Support public libraries. Like, share, and subscribe for more great videos.